a favor and close your eyes. Just listen to the sounds. Don't think about anything. If a thought comes into your mind, you brush it away. Concentrate on the sound. Only on the sound. Any thought, any idea, any picture, anything that comes along with the sound, I want you to wipe that away. Replace it with something. You are in the room where you sleep. You are laying down in your bed. Your eyes are closed. Now keep your eyes closed for this. But imagine that you open them and you see the inside of your room at night and it's dark. Picture it in your mind. Imagine yourself sitting up, getting out of bed, walking over to the window. If there's something blocking the window or you can't get to the window, that's okay. You are not physically there, so you can just walk right through it. No problem. You open the window, but outside is not the outside of your home. It's a forest. A magical forest with a special yellow glow. You step out the window, but your feet don't touch the ground. You're floating. You start to float towards the forest. You get closer. You're about 100 feet away from the forest. You move slowly. You're about 80 feet from the forest now. You speed up. Now you're flying towards the forest. You're 40 feet. You're 20 feet. You're at the edge of the forest. About 10 feet off the ground, you float into the forest. You realize immediately this is no ordinary forest. You see fairies. You see gnomes. You see all manner of friendly, magical creatures. They look at you and they smile. They don't say anything. You don't say anything. You wouldn't speak the same language anyway. But they look at you and they smile. And their smile tells you that you're safe. Beyond them, there's a clearing with a pond. You can tell the pond is magical because it has a slight glow to it. dip a toe in the water. The water is not cold. The water is warm, but it's not too hot either. It's pleasantly warm. It's the perfect temperature. It actually feels quite soothing on your toe. So you dip your whole foot in. The water feels so good. It's the best thing you ever felt in your life. It's like a magical hug from a best friend. So you decide to put your other foot in. Now both your feet are in this magical water. You start to walk forward. Now you're knee deep in this magical water. You decide to continue walking forward. Now you're waist deep in the water. The water feels so euphoric against your body. It's the most pleasant thing you've ever experienced in your whole life. You tread farther, up to your belly button. You continue walking forward. Now the water's up to your chest. It feels so good you don't know if you can take it. It's just filling you with bliss. It's filling you with that feeling when you can't stop laughing and you're finally done laughing and you just have this euphoric feeling at the end. That's the way this water is making your skin feel. You tread forward, and now the water's all the way up to your shoulders, up to your chin almost. You have to see what it feels like to be fully submerged in this water. So you take a deep breath, and you go down under the water. Continue to walk forward. Now you're fully submerged in water. You have several feet of water above you, several feet of water below you. And suddenly you realize that you're breathing. You're underwater, but you're breathing comfortably. Now you know that this water is insanely magical. You look forward and you see a vast ocean, which is confusing because it was just a pond. From above, it seems like just a pond, but from underneath, from below, you can see a grand ocean. So you start to swim forward. The incredible euphoric water rushing by your body as you move rapidly forward. You have this magical force that's propelling you forward when you're swimming. You don't use your muscles. You just think about going forward and you slide through the water. Majestically like a dolphin. Just as you think that, you see a dolphin to your left and a dolphin to your right. You can tell by their demeanor that they're friendly and they're there for fun. Continue to swim forward until you find a cave. You see, you would swim into the cave and leave the dolphins behind. The cave is filled with merpeople. You decide to enter. As you enter the cave, something strange happens. The water stays behind. The cave has some kind of magical barrier that keeps the water out. It is an entrance. You go through the entrance to the other side and you're back in the water. But you realize that water can't breathe, so you have to go back to the entrance. Perplexed, you stay in this cave, wondering if you should go back or if you should try to venture forward. You decide to venture forward. As you burst through the water, suddenly you realize you can breathe this water too. Which is confusing because you couldn't before. You were greeted by the merpeople that you saw. It said only those bold enough to enter may breathe. So because you had the boldness to enter, before knowing that you could breathe, the magic made you breathe.